Hey guys, it's been a long time since I've shot a video in my car, what with not driving to an office every day, and I thought, hey, I just finished running and I'm extra disgusting. Let's put it on the internet. So, it's really funny too, because I obviously follow a lot of other witches on, social media, and there are some folks out there who put so much effort into what they post, and it's really great, and I'm just like, and it's fine. But I haven't posted, and I wanted to say hello and check in. I'm not dead. That's probably not a joke I should be making anymore. But things are actually going really well. It's been a really good opportunity, I think, being in a period of isolation and getting to kind of reevaluate what witchcraft looks like outside of social environments, especially being a coven leader. I know that a lot of folks have transitioned to Zoom and are exploring online options, which I think is really awesome. Our traditions are actually really versatile, and I think sometimes we don't take advantage of that the way we could. So it's really nice to see people doing that. But my response has been to hiatus isn't really the right word, because that implies that we're not doing things, and that isn't true. But just kind of collectively, a sort of hiatus where we're not having coven meetings of any kind. I'm still, I've still seen people individually. I'm still in touch with everybody. I've gotten to see everybody physically at least once, which has been good. But it's been a really good opportunity for everybody to kind of go off and figure out what witchcraft looks like for themselves, like independent of others. And I think that that's a really good opportunity that sometimes gets lost, not just with witches and covens, but with anybody who depends on social groups for their magical interactions. And that's a lot of us. Even if we're not meeting people physically, a lot of us get a lot out of things like Instagram and YouTube. And obviously we still have those things during quarantine, but what does your witchcraft look like when it's just you? And for me, this has been a really good opportunity to explore things that I haven't done before, or I haven't done very thoroughly. I'm spending a lot of time gardening. I did a video a few months ago where I showed you the container garden that I've built. Things are going really well. I actually am like harvesting things at this point. I grew a cucumber and I ate part of it. And I felt like a farmer. I assume that that's what farmers feel like. So, but it's been really cool. Getting to kind of do things in the kitchen and explore solitary magical practices. I feel like I've had the space to kind of breathe a little bit and kind of figure out like this sounds so like woo woo when I say it, but it's true. Like having the space to kind of figure out like where I am right now and, build on that and sort of manage myself and do things for myself. It's made writing a lot easier in some ways. I'm still engaging in a lot of conversation with others. My Patreon has a Discord, which a lot of folks have Discord servers right now attached to Patreons, or just, to their Instagram communities or whatever. But ours does a voice chat at least once a week, and sometimes twice a week. And it's been really cool having witches from all over the world, to get ideas from and input from and talk openly over coffee, and that's meeting a lot of the social needs that I have without putting anybody at risk. Anyway, things have just been good. I've been doing a lot of solitary ritual, and I've been writing a lot. What else is going on? I don't know. I mean, I'm working from home, and I find that to be a lot easier. HR has been, nobody knows anything about what's going on with quarantine or COVID. So like, it's a lot of it's a lot of just like kind of meaningless talk about when we're coming back into the office and what that's going to look like. And every couple of months, somebody will spit out a date, and it's just always ridiculous. And I sort of wish we could all just chill. But I've put in paperwork to work from home permanently. Like, that would be a dream come true. So honestly, like, just from a practical standpoint, there's very little downside to this isolation thing for me. Obviously, I miss my coven mates, but I think it's important for witches in covens and in established traditions to still have solitary practices, and I think sometimes those things get overlooked. I know an awful lot of people in my own tradition who don't seem to have personal practices outside of their coven. They see, like, the coven is their work as a Gardnerian, and then like everything else they do at home is something different, which I think is kind of a strange attitude. So it wouldn't work for me anyway. Like, I need some continuity there between coven life and personal life. But anyway, short, kind of nothing video, but hello, I am disgusting. And I hope you all are well, and I'm gonna go wash my filth off. I hope you have a good day. Here, have some bonus plant footage. Yay! Things I grew from seed. What even is okra? I don't know, but I grew it. I guess now I have to eat it. Chamomile, zucchini, unfortunate cucumbers. They're actually doing okay now, but it's been kind of sad. Too many peppers. What am I gonna cook with these? I don't know. Probably nothing, because I don't cook. Foxglove. I planted a lot of foxglove because folks said that it would be kind of tricky, and it all grew, and now I have a butt ton of foxglove. There's some more. Cilantro coming up again in a little pot. Pumpkin in a too small container. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Lettuce. I like just planted the lettuce. Sage and catnip. Whatever the hell. The giant rosemary bush. My old man Rosemary. What else? I guess that's it. There's oregano and thyme and basil, just kind of wherever, because whatever, basil. Basil's super easy. My little Brugmansia, which I got at the nursery. There's a botanical garden and nursery south of Raleigh that opens a couple of times during the summer, and I actually met up with a coven mate there yesterday and acquired this lovely plant, which obviously needs to be planted somewhere, but it's okay there for today. More zucchini, my volunteer black-eyed Susans, and more sage. And that's it. Hooray, plants!